Hey guys, so literally as I was uploading my Zenkai Blue Super Saiyan 2 Trunks video to YouTube, they decided to go ahead and tweet something else. So 40 minutes, 11 minutes, this is a teaser. We haven't seen one of these in a long time. I think the last teaser we saw was, actually, what was the last teaser? Was it Super Kaioken Goku and Pikkon? It might have been. It's been a long time since we saw a teaser. Maybe I'm forgetting one, but yeah, this is what we have. Whatever this thing is, blue, yellow with like some kind of like swirlies in the middle. Looks like wind, I guess, right? So there's a few things that people have been saying. I've seen. This thing's only been out for 12 minutes. I've sat here for like 5 minutes thinking about some possibilities that this could be. There's one that's like pretty convincing to me. That I think is definitely likely here. Keep in mind, by the way, that this should tie in with what we see tomorrow during the video and stuff number 11, I think it is. And it's weird to me that they're even doing this, because teasing something that's going to be shown tomorrow, it's like, give us time to think at least. But keep in mind as well that we're like about to hit the 1,000 day mark in this game. So whatever they show off here, I think very well could tie into the 1,000 day celebration. And I don't know how big or extravagant they're going to go with the 1,000 day celebration, but to me, that's a pretty big milestone. So whether or not this is going to be a new LF, I don't know. But like I mentioned in the previous video I just did on this Trunks, at the end of the video I said, they just released LF Future Gohan without any video and stuff, without any prior teasers or anything like that at all, an LF unit. And now they're going and teasing something and doing a video and stuff reveal the next day. People are not going to like this, but I would not be surprised if this is another LF. It's a lot in one sitting, or not one sitting. It's a lot like in consecutive order, I guess, because we had UI, Vegeta, Broly. Now we have Future Gohan, and then potentially another one right now. It's a lot with no new events coming out. So we'll see eventually what it is. But there's a few speculations that we can make in the meantime. The first one, the big one, obviously, is launch. I don't know if launch is, because to me this makes the most sense when you look at the image, right? The image is blue and yellow. She goes from blue hair to yellow hair. This could be a representation of her sneeze, which is how she transforms. She transforms by sneezing. Like this is, you sneeze, and like this is sort of like a representation of what that is, going from blue over to yellow. So that makes the most sense to me in terms of the graphic itself. But this character releasing now doesn't really make a lot of sense to me in terms of scheduling. Because why would they go through the trouble of doing this for launch? I love Launch. Like, Launch is one of my favorite characters from the OG Dragon Ball days, but I don't know if I would do all of this for a character like Launch. And also got to keep in mind the fact that Valentine's Day is still like 3 weeks away from now. And I feel like Launch is a character they probably want to save for that. So them releasing her 3 weeks before a day you would, I guess, predict seeing a character like this launch is a little bit suspect to me. So in terms of the actual graphic here, she makes a lot of sense, but in terms of the scheduling surrounding like the timing of this release, I don't know if that really makes a lot of sense to me. There's two others here that we have. I have this blue-haired Super Saiyan Broly from Dragon Ball Z. We just got Dragon Ball Super Broly LF. If they really wanted to, they could go ahead and do this. This Broly into the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Now, the only issue with this one is the fact that the hair in the Legendary Super Saiyan form can be green. Green-ish, or have a green hue to it, more so than yellow. So this is obviously yellow here. This is blue. I mean, what's interesting about this is I don't believe we have... Yeah, there's no blue-haired Super Saiyan Broly in Dokkan. Not many games really... I guess implement this form of Broly. Most games take the actual golden-haired Super Saiyan form of Broly from the Second Coming movie. This is from the 8th movie, like the first Broly movie that ever released. So I think this is another possibility for Broly here. You have this Broly as well. I mean, a transforming version of Broly, we're definitely going to get that at some point for Legends, right? Whether or not it's now, I don't know. I don't know if Broly specifically really ties super well with like whatever this thing is here. Again, we'll have to see. And the last one that I have is Evolution Blue Vegeta's final explosion, because Evolution Blue Vegeta himself is a very vibrantly blue character. His aura is blue, his hair is blue, like a deep blue. which kind of goes with this because this is kind of like a deep blue color, and then the final explosion itself is yellow. And then this here, again, this I guess can be representing like an explosion or something like that. It looks more like a sneeze, which is why I said to me it looks more like it could be like a launch character. But I mean, this sort of to me fits more in line with what we've been getting recently with the game. UI Goku, Gogeta Blue. It fits more. We just got a bunch of TOP stuff. We'll have to see. I think if you asked me to rank these 3 options, I mean, there's more than 3 options, right? I'm just saying the 3 that came to my mind when I was thinking about this. I think launch is probably the most likely in terms of the graphic that fits the most with that. Then I would say probably Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then I'd probably say this Broly transforming into I guess legendary Super Saiyan form of himself. And then in terms of the female tag, because again, we did just get 21, which is another character I thought we would probably see for Valentine's Day, but they went ahead and released her like way before Valentine's Day came out. So I guess they could do the same thing for launch, but I don't know what they do for Valentine's Day now because they've exhausted a lot of the good female options for the team. This team is actually quite good now. You have 3 very good green characters. You have like a top 3 unit in the game, top 2 unit in the game for your yellow position. The only thing this team really needs is like a tanky unit, I guess. Maybe like an endurance type unit. I mean, a launch coming out and then teasing her like, with this right here means that this is probably going to be a transforming character. Hopefully like a defensive type unit if they want to go down that route for launch. I think that would be best for this tag right here. If they want to do the Broly, I think Sagus in the movies is in a good spot right now. If they really did another LF like for this tag, that would be 3 in like a month's time, which is a lot. So I don't know if they would give this guy the LF treatment or not, but I guess this team could use it. It doesn't really need help that much, this team right now, but it's not like overwhelmingly the best team in the game. So I guess they could use that. I would think a tank, like a straight, again, like the same thing with female warriors, like a straight up tank with like endurance and stuff would really help this team out a lot. They don't really have like a mega wall unit that can eat damage. Like Broly doesn't do that, Gogeta doesn't do that, Frieza doesn't do that, Metal Cooler doesn't do that. This purple cooler used to do that, not so much anymore. This blue Broly can eat damage pretty well, but he doesn't have endurance, or he gets killed by Rising Rush every time. This Vegeta's pretty tanky, but he's not a wall. So like that. I mean, this green Broly Wintu Zankai is a pretty defensive type unit, but like Purple Super Saiyan 3 just comes in and kills him as well. And then God Key, I guess if you want to talk about Evolution Blue Vegeta real quick, we can sort of pull up Vegeta family as well to talk about that quickly too. God Key really needs a red unit. Any type of red unit. I mean, they can go ahead and Zenkai God Goku. I've seen people talking about Zenkai Rose. I don't want to see them Zenkai Rose yet. I'd much rather them Zenkai God Goku. Rose is aged pretty well, I would say. His debuffs do help the team out a lot. His Z ability is very good. This Goku Z ability is very good, but he's not usable actually in combat at all. So, if they're going to Zenkai a red unit, Zenkai this guy. But other than that, they really need a new red unit on this team. They do. So if they're going to do Evolution Blue Vegeta, I would like to see him be a red unit to help this team out. And then for Vegeta family as well, I'd like to see him be a red unit too. We got this guy as a free unit, but he's okay. I wouldn't say he really pushes the team up to that next level. I think a very, very powerful red LF Evolution Blue Vegeta would help this team out way more than this guy did when he released. So that's pretty much it. So again, let me know down below what you think about this sort of teaser we have here. I love when they do this because it gets everybody thinking. Although I do think it's pretty, set in stone. That's probably going to be launch. But again, the timing seems a little bit weird to me. That's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.